Yes, I'm audible. Yes, I'm audible. Yes, I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Yeah, let me start. Basic introduce yourself.
Uh, Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Shweta Madhukar Devte. I'm from Nagpur. I done my basic schooling from Nagpur, Maharashtra. I completed my graduation in food technology in 2013 from University Department of Chemical Technology, Amravati University. Then I completed my masters in food technology from Lakshman Institute of Technology, Nagpur University. Then I worked for a startup in 2015 for a startup after my master's based on oranges in Nagpur. While working in a startup, I got the opportunity to join for my PhD. In 2016, I joined at National Institute of Food Technology Entrepreneurship Management, Tanjore for PhD. During my PhD, I worked on instant foaming soluble coffee and nano patterning for the stabilization of coffee foam. Uh, During 2021, I completed my PhD and I joined at Indian Institute of Millet Research, Hyderabad as a senior research fellow. Then I got opportunity to join as a research associate at VNIT Nagpur. From 2021 to September 24, I worked as a research associate at VNIT Nagpur, and presently I'm working as a DST Young Scientist at the Chemical Engineering Department, VNIT Nagpur.
Yes, good. Yeah, today mainly focus on technical part. First is basic is what the basic application of food technology. Any innovative point from your side?
Um, Food technology mainly plays a role, main role plays in the conversion of raw material to the finished product. The then whatever the agricultural produce converting into the uh, food plate is main role is food technology comes here. Whatever the techniques we use to use while processing, drying, then preservation, storage, packaging, everywhere food application of food technology is there.
Yes, first is nutrition. What is nutrition? What the beneficial point of nutrition in a human life, in a human body?
Nutrition is the nutrition is whatever the nutrients we used to get from the food. The science of that the study of that nutrients it comes under the nutrition. And basic like of this what are the nutrients like carbohydrate, protein, fat, minerals, vitamins, how we are how it is getting absorbed in our body, that study also comes under the nutrition.
Yes, first is carbohydrate. Yes, what the basic
Hmm.
classification of carbohydrate?
Carbohydrates are like first is the simple sugars like then all like monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides are like glucose and fructose, like simple sugar molecules. Then oligosaccharides means two carboxyl groups are attached to each other, like fructose, lactose, galactose are comes under the oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides are like a number of monomers attached to each other, like for example starch and pectins are comes under the polysaccharides.
Yes, glucose, fructose, galactose, lactose, starch. Is what the basic difference?
This
What the chemical formula?
glucose is C6H12O6, like a simple monomer. Um, then this mm, lactose and all, this is like C12, like it comes into C2N H2N plus 1 and ON, like that. Like it comprised of two monomer groups. Like galactose is made up of glucose and lactose, like galactose. Then fructose is made up of glucose, like sucrose is made up of glucose and fructose. So sucrose, galactose, this comes under the oligosaccharide, and starch is like n number of monomers attached with each other. It comes under the polysaccharides.
Yes, what the main role of lactose in human body?
Lactose found in the milk, milk sugar. It is a milk sugar, and when we used to drink the milk, lactose is getting converted into lactic acid, and these acids are playing important role in the digestion.
Any other drawback regarding lactose?
Like many people can't digest this lactose, so next to they are the lactose intolerant. Uh, like in our gut, that bacteria won't be there which can digest the lactose. So sometimes these peoples used to get lactose intolerance, and whenever they will drink the milk, they will get a vomiting, nausea, or stomach upset.
Next is protein. What the basic classification of protein?
Proteins, like some simple proteins, then primary proteins, secondary proteins, and tertiary proteins. And more one more classification based on the attached group. It may have the N group, S group, then um, this like these groups will be there. Based on that also, protein classifications will be there. The amino acid linked this group, and like L amino acid, N amino acid, like that.
Yes. Next is lipid. What is lipid? What the classification
Lipids
of
are
lipid?
like organic compounds that includes fats and oil. They are provides energy to the body, and for it's responsible for the cell functions and hormone production. These are simple lipids, compound lipids, and derived lipids. Like simple fats and oil comes in the simple lipids. Then phospholipids, phenolipids comes under the compound lipids, and the breakdown of this fatty acid fatty acids are the derived lipids, like cholesterol and all comes under the derived lipids.
Yes. What is polymer? What the main role of polymer in food industry?
Polymers are generally a large molecule of carbohydrates, and it's generally like cellulose, chitosan, and all like that. Polymers, nylon 6, PLA, like that. They are used in the food packaging material.
Yes, sir. How many type of polymer? Basic things.
There are also like um, natural and synthetic, sir. Natural polymer, synthetic
Yes. What
polymer.
the difference? Natural and synthetic polymer. What the classification of
Natural
polymer?
poly Natural polymers are like this chitosan, then cellulose. These are natural polymers, and whereas synthetic is this nylon, polyester, polylactic acid. These are um, synthetic polymers.
Synthetic polymer. Yes. Nylon,
Which one?
nylon 6. Do you have any idea about nylon or nylon 6?
No, sir.
Melanine, bakelite.
No, sir.
Basic question is what the main role of polymer in food industry? Any innovation?
For packaging,
Packaging and
pack
any other?
mainly the packaging only, sir.
Yes, you talk about packaging material. Yes, is what the drawback of packaging materials? Disadvantage.
Um,
Food industry.
uh, Biodegradability, then it creates river pollution, then soil erosion, then not good for the environment because of when it burn it so the chlorofluorocarbons are getting emitted, which is affecting the ozone depletion layer. Then mm, it can't be recycled. And food packaging is responsible for this waste. Mainly, food packaging is only responsible for the major waste.
Next is pigment. What is pigment?
Pigments are coloring components present on the plants and vegetables. There are natural pigments which we will get from the plant source, and synthetic pigments like carotenoids. Then curcumin
Carotenoid,
are the natural
chlorophyll,
pigments.
anthocyanin, tannins, hemoglobin,
In
myoglobin. Describe one by one.
carotenoids we used to get from the carrots. Then hemoglobin is the formation of the red cells. This red color heme. Then chlorophyll is from the green leafy vegetables. Then xanthophyls and anthocyanins we used to get from the cabbage and red purple. It used to be red purple color. Then curcumin we used to derive from the turmeric.
Yes, next is food flavor. What is food flavor?
Food flavor is like the components we used to add into the food for getting the um uh, uh, to to enhance its appearance and its essencing properties. And it also improves the appearance of the food product, texture also sometimes, and like sometimes it will be tasteless, or it may impart a taste also to the flavor, food flavor, food flavor, like vanilla, mint, then lemon,
Yes,
like
terpenes, ester, aldehyde, ketone, quinones. Describe one by one.
these are synthetics and man-made flavors, aldehyde, ketones, acetaldehyde, butane.
Yes. Enzyme, bioenzyme, coenzyme. Describe one by one.
Hmm. Enzymes are the proteins. Sometimes it is called as a catalyst of the reaction, which generally accelerate the reaction, but they do not take part in the reaction. These enzymes are mainly responsible for the conversion of sugar into the acids, and it also plays an important role in some bioprocesses like fermentation, then fermentation mainly, and like a coenzyme means it used to act as an enzyme cofactor, and bioenzymes are like which are derived from the biological substrate.
Yes. Next is balanced diet. It's what the basic method of balanced diet in human body and how much calories required for human life in male and female. Describe.
Like it depends upon the lifestyle. Like if male is having sedentary lifestyle, then heavy work lifestyle and moderate lifestyle. So it varies from the 1800 to the 2400 kilocalories for a male, and for female also 1800 to 2200. For pregnant and lactating women, it will be required more iron and calorie intake, like 2400. Then the like balance our diet means the diet which includes micro as well as micronutrients for the day to day daily activities which we can perform.
Yes. Next is vitamin. What is vitamin and how many type of vitamin?
Vitamins are the vital amines. There are two types of vitamins: vitamin or fat soluble and water soluble. Fat soluble are vitamin A, D, E, K, and of water soluble are vitamin B complex and C. Uh, the vitamin B complex contains B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B9, and B12 cyanocobalamin, and like this.
Yes, what the main role of vitamin in human body?
They are very important for the body repair and maintenance metabolical, physiological and immune functions. Like suppose like vitamin D is the D is responsible for the bone health. Then it is also required for the absorption of minerals. Then for our like vision, skin, immunity, bone health. For this, vitamin K is responsible for the blood clotting. Then, like entire our body functions, vitamins used to play a major role for the absorption of all minerals and micronutrients.
Next is nutrient deficiency disease. What is nutrient deficiency disease? Which type of disease?
Nutrient deficiencies like if iodine responsible for the goiter, then iron responsible for the anemia. Then vitamin C, scurvy. Then vitamin B1, beriberi. Then thiamine, like this kind of. Um, Vitamin A for night blindness. Vitamin D for rickets.
Yes, good. Next is what type of chemical changes in food technology?
Chemical changes like um,
Chemical and biochemical changes.
chemicals and biochem, like during when fruit used to get ripened, that time several chemical and biochemical changes used to occur. Like the starch is converted into the sugar. Then pectin is also getting converted into the various acids. Then enzyme formation is to happen. Even during the caramelization, the sugar and the protein used to give the color. Then during browning reaction also, protein and phenol, uh, phenolic components present in the fruits with the help of enzyme, it converts into the um, um, black spotting in on the fruits, like that is called browning reactions. Then mm, during heating, caramelization is to occur. Then during drying, moisture is to get escape. That time also textural changes is to occur. Then
Yes. Next is food microbiology. What the basic application of food microbiology?
um, whenever we used to prepare any food, so we supposed to know that how many beneficial and non-beneficial bacteria are present here. Like in generally in food technology, we used to check the plate count, then yeast and mold count, then E. coli. E. coli is responsible for most of the foodborne illnesses like typhoid, chlorella. So we used to check whether the water used in the food preparation is contaminated, good water, fresh water, or drinking water, potable water. So we used to check the water quality. So we check the E. coli counts. Then yeast and molds are also are responsible for the some infectious diseases. So this microbiology plays an important role for the shelf life of the food and for the stability of the food product.
Bacteria, yeast cell, vegetable cells.
That one, this are bacteria. We also used to do the some studies like Salmonella typhine, then botulism for the milk, then Clostridia botulism for the milk, then um, various pathogenic bacteria and like to check whether our drying or whatever food processing we have done, that correctly happened or not. So some indicating bacteria like Clostridium botulism is there. So like this we used to work with we used to use the microbiology in the food processing.
Food chemistry, food biochemistry.
Hmm.
Food biochemistry. What the
What
application of food biochemistry?
food biochemistry means the whatever the nutrients like major macronutrients like carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, how they are getting absorbed in our body. The study of these mechanisms, like how they're absorbing, assimilation, and how that study is called. The study is comes under the food biochemistry.
The next is a food spoilage. Spoilage. Food spoilage.
There are three main like food spoilage is like the food which are at risk, which are at high risk, which is not safe to consume. This is like food spoilage. It may be happen because of the three main hazards like physical hazard, chemical hazard, biological hazard. Contamination can occur through these three routes: physical, biological, or chemical route.
Yes, food spoilage in milk, fish, meat, egg. What the reason?
There are different types of molds are responsible for this food spoilage in milk, fish. Uh, it turns the color of the milk to blue, greenish like that. Then for fish also, say like this only used to happen like some sour or some off flavoring used to come when it used to get spoiled. Then texture, taste, and by visibly also we can find it got spoiled like that.
Next is toxin and microbes. The application in food industry.
Uh, Toxins it is like toxins are like mycotoxins, aflatoxins. Like toxins produced by the mold aspergillus flavus is termed as the aflatoxin. Like there are many various types of toxin like aflatoxin, mycotoxin, ochratoxins. Then some apple, it is in apple. This kind of toxins used to produce, and it is harmful for the human health. It leads to the various diseases also. Generally, it starts from the soil itself, like mold growth starts from the soil itself, and it generally occurs in the raw raw grains like wheat, milk. Milk also has aflatoxin M1, M2. Then maize ochratoxin, then wheat also ochratoxin, and patulin is in apple.
The next is fermented food. What is fermented food?
With the help of microorganisms like lactobacillus or Saccharomyces, the food is getting converted into the another product like milk is getting converted into the curd, idli dosa batter, where beneficial microbes we are using for some good benefits to our health. This comes under, and fermentation is a old technology. Generally, from traditional days, we are using for the preservation purpose also. Preserving food.
Next is food product technology. What the basic application of food product technology like dehydration, freezing, addition, thermal processing.
Dehydration we used to this all comes under the food preservation technologies. For to preserve, to extend the shelf life of the products, we used to do the dehydration. Like banana chips is one of the example of dehydration. Then freezing, like my project itself, coffee. Like we used to use this freezing technology for freeze dried coffee. Then we used to use this the individual quick freezing for the peas, for the peas to extend its shelf life. Then freezing dehydration. उसके बाद
Addition.
radiation is for to inhibit the microbial growth, generally used for the potatoes and onions. We used to x-rays, gamma rays, and electron beams. Cobalt 60 is widely used for this irradiation. Then thermal processing also used, one of the preservation techniques to use and kill the microbes and enzymes and to preserve the food.
Next is oil. What is oil and what the oil processing?
Uh, Oils are the which are uh, liquid at room temperature are termed as oil. And for the preparation of it is generally obtained from the plant sources like soybean, peanut, groundnut, sunflower, safflower, mustard, uh, like that. And from the animal sources like fish oil and cod liver oil. Uh, to make the raw oil to refined oil, it used to go from the number of process like um, filtration, clarification, degumming, then solventization, and then we used to get a refined oil. And like this process used to happen.
Next is fruit and vegetable product like jam jelly, potato sauce, ketchup, tomato sauce.
Hmm.
Yes, this is
Um, it
the
is
main uses of
like
human life.
to convert the generally there is a food fruits and vegetable comes in the perishable commodity. To increase its shelf life, we used to convert these fruits and vegetable into the value added products. This jam, jelly, marmalade, sharbat, nectars are the one of the major sector of this value added products, and it uh, it depends upon the fruit content and the TSS. Like for jam, with jam and jellies, we need a 65% of the TSS, and 45% of the fruit pulp. Then for the jelly, it is a clear. We need to filter the pulp, and we have to take the clear liquid, and its breaks reach to 67 degree. Then for sharbats, we used to use 25% of fruit pulp. Like that, it used to vary. Then jam, jellies, marmalade. In marmalade, we used to use the fruit pieces. Um, and
Okay, no problem. Next is plantation crops and product like tea, coffee, cocoa.
like plant, yes. Tea is tea is one of the like in India, it is most preferred beverages. The leaves are derived from the Camellian sinensis plant. The first GI tag tea was Darjeeling tea, and its processing includes the plucking of the young leaves, then withering, then fermentation, and then drying, and then grinding, drying the tea leaves. It is the black tea preparation. Then based upon the fermentation, the white tea, green tea, and oolong tea processes used to vary. In case of coffee, the ripe it is from the Coffea arabica tree and Coffea robusta tea. In India, mostly the robusta tea plantation is growing. In this, the ripe red berries used to pluck. Then the mucilage used to remove from the surface. Then this used to get fermented. Then we used to get roasted based upon the choice of the consumer. We used to do low roasting, medium roasting, high roasting. Uh, Around 210 to 230 degrees Celsius, it used to get roast. And then for filter coffee, directly roasted beans are used. Then for soluble coffee, we used to extract the roasted coffee beans, and we used to use the spray drying, freeze drying technology. And for decaffeinated coffee, the fermentation parameters used to get changed, and they used to remove the caffeine with the help of supercritical carbon dioxide method, and decaffeinated coffee has been prepared. And for its cocoa production, the cocoa nibs will be there. They used to ferment that thing. Then they used to remove the cocoa beans. Then cocoa liquor, cocoa powder, and powder used to get separate. And cocoa liquor, called as cocoa butter. And these both are used for the chocolate production. It further go on the conching tempering process, and then based on the particle size, we used to get a refined chocolates.
Yes. Next is waste utilization. What the procedure method from your side? How to use it? Waste utilization in food industry.
Fruits and vegetable waste is increasing day by day, and moreover, fruits and vegetable, the whatever the primary processing waste and secondary processing waste are also considered as a food waste. This food waste are once when we can extract the bioactive components from this, then we can extract the nutraceuticals, then we can prepare the functional foods. Most of the fruits and vegetable waste are consist of the dietary fibers. So we used to extract the dietary fibers from this, and we used to convert into the high value products, like upcycling of the waste. So uh, this way we can use, and many times the whatever the active components present in the peels of the fruits and vegetable are used in the biodegradable packaging. Edible cutleries also we used to prepare plastic bags of the alternative to plastic bags.
Yes, good. Next is food standard and quality maintenance, like FSSI,
Hmm.
ASI, egg mark. What the role of
Hmm.
this one in food industry?
Uh, the food FSSI stands the one nation, one regulation. So this FSSI is mandatory for all food business operators. It gives a license, registration, and central license based on the food category or type of business. Like below 12 lakhs, it's the registration. About 12 lakh to 20 CR, it is a state license, and about 20 CR turnover, it is a central license. Then FSSI covers all the rules and regulations required for the packaging, labeling, food additives, food product, organic foods, then nutraceutical functional food, then packaging regulations. This all covers under the FSSI. Then